Welcome to Petra. We are in Musa Valley and now we are entering Petra. I don't know why I said it the Italian way, but yeah. Ticket office, visitor center. We are at the Babel Sek. It is called the Gate of the Petra. This used to be a hidden city until in 1812 a Swiss explorer Johannes Burckhardt disguised himself as an Arabic and led some of the local in let him in the city. That's when he got to know about the city. This is also called as the Rose City because the stones which it is going to be carved in have like a rose color. And what else? It's a very ancient city, and the majority of discovery which they know about it is from 1 BC. Because that was a time when it was at its peak in terms of trades. It used to majorly trade spices and myrrh and frankincense. I don't know what all those things are, but I know spices from the beans and spices from what we use. Here you see this 1, 2, 3, 4. These are like the gin blocks, and it has the obelisk tomb in front of it. The obelisk tomb has 1, 2, 3, 4 pyramids, which kind of like signifies that 4 people are like buried here in this tomb. And there are some writings inside which suggest that it was only used by one single family member. And this tomb dates to 40 to 70 ADs. This look like canals for the water. This city is known for the unique way it used to inside this city. So, this is the dam. Over there, all those canals, they are leading to a hole from where we are going. The water is going in this direction. There is a trail called El Madras Trail, which will take you in the direction where the water used to go. They have built the city from the floods. Interesting. So the entrance of Sikh had water on both the side here and there. So it's like we are entering. This looks like it. They used to have water here and they used to have water there to have some dramatic entrance. And this road which we are walking used to be like much lower, but then Romans in 106 AD. Okay, so one of the road over here which used to be much lower, but the Romans had repaved over it and made it a bit above the sea level. Tunnel, Dick. Do you think it's a tunnel for water? Hello? And they had a tunnel, like they have a water from dam over there. The number of, like the average number over here is 911. Wow. This is the gate of the Sikh. They used to have king's head on the top, but they were like destroyed. It's very pretty. This is a natural entryway created by water. It splitted two mountains, and then they created the sick out of it, like an entrance passageway, because it was grand. And there used to be like water canals all around the gate. They used to contain like fresh water, which used to make the entrance look much more magical. These are like water cuts, I would say. Look there, it looks like water used to be there and it used to form like droplets, and we do see some signs like those round spherical patterns along the wavy texture for the droplets. Do you think they used to decorate these apart from the water canal? Do you think they used to decorate these mountains apart from the water canal? No, right?
There was some statues along the way. But like many decorations.
It right there is tied up it to stop falling that stone down. Huh? Yeah, it looks like it. They are just like trying to prevent it from sliding down. Petra, it was the Natbian kingdom in 2nd century BC, was inhabited by Natbians, nomadic Arabic people, and Petra was famous because of its trade routes with incense and the spices. Unlike the enemies of the Natbian people, Natbian used to live in like a barren areas like this, and they used to have the barren places like this, which are like very inaccessible, used to protect them a lot, and they were very skillful in terms of agricultural practices and water canal systems and other practices in general, which led them to create this city even more beautifully. We passed some of the points in the mountains which is already cut by water, but we do see some how can I say, some designs, some embossment on the mountain rocks in the shape of like a temple or like a window or some small square which are like cut out of it, which kind of like looks like a shelf or a window or something, which is used to decorate the entry passageway to the El Khazana, the treasury. And yeah, but they abandoned it because the sea route trade kind of like destroyed their trade empire, the trade route, and yeah, its importance declined because the sea trade route kind of like started emerging, and there was an earthquake in 363 AD which destroyed majority of the city, which led to its continuous decline, which was further added during the Byzantine era, where Christian churches built, which were built in the city, led to its further decline. And post that, only a handful nomad remains, because of which it kind of like later became as a hidden city, and not too many people used to get access to the city. And these are the rose color cut on the rocks. That's why it is also called as the Rose City. They look so pink, so pretty. Oh yeah, and those are the architectures I'm talking about. They built things like this, and there are like several other decorative architectural design on the rock, on the mountain, but they have carved it out. क्या बोल रहा है भाई? तेरी
I
comment.
think there was something, they made something here. We can see there is a room there. There are some rooms up there as well. Not room, maybe it's some just, designs. But from what we have seen, from what we know the inside, they do be doing rock carvings which have, protruding styles and all that. So I presume that these water structures which is giving the effect of melted rocks is due to the designs in the rock, which kind of changes how the water flowed over it, and that's why we see this cool effect. Because it's not everywhere, it's just on this wall where they made something. That is the only possible explanation, I think.
Probably. So what I'm saying is that the protruding structure which caused the water not to fall over some part of the rocks
and some
stayed.
parts, it increased the flow.
I see.
So maybe that is a very good preserved sample for
Sample room. The kind of architecture is very prominent around here. We just passed that narrow passageway. We look very tiny and minuscule compared to these mountains. You can see those two people over there. Ants. They are like ants. These are some stairs, and it is a depiction of camels. So we saw a board over there which said that this wall depicts the traders coming in and coming out of the city. So this is one of the trader who is kind of like walking with a couple of camels. Camel 1, camel 2, camel 3, camel 4. They are like pretty, the hooves are kind of like full, which shows that they have like so many trade items which they want to sell. And those things kind of like help us depict that it kind of like portrays a scene of trade into the petra. भरा हुआ है ऊपर तक. No, you can see the hump. See.
belly दिख रही नीचे वाला.
No, see the hump. See.
नहीं, hump, no, that is not actually a preserved.
No, that is a hump.
क्योंकि इस गाइड में बताया ना.
Over it shows that they are leaving Petra. Oh, interesting. Walls. So they kind of like stop the flow of water. They are like tanks. And there's another wall. used to like reduce the pressure of the water, and they used to.
I feel like ये wall.
He said that this one was for drinking and that one was for something else. So they used to use this part for drinking water. Like they have two different parts. Looks like a very, very, very well preserved architecture. Wow. Can we go in? No, right? Oh, they said no stopping or like no climbing or something like that. This is Al Khazana, the treasury. This like opens up into onto Petra's most magnificent facade, the treasury or Al Khazana. It is almost 40 meters high and intricately decorated with Corinthian capitals, frieze, figures, and more. The treasury is crowned by a funerary urn, which according to local legend conceals a pharaoh's treasure. The treasury was probably constructed in the 1st century BC. Let's look around. We came from there. We reached the treasury. Let's take a quick look. There is a cave over there. I think we can go in. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can go in. Gift shops. Duh. I really like that these deserted mountains have some green vegetation on top of them. It's kind of pretty. Madvians were like the middlemen in terms of trade. They used to take silk, incense, spices from India, Arabia, and some more other countries. कौन सी थी? India थी, Arabia थी, और एक और कौन सी थी? And Africa, yes. And they used to sell it to Romans and the Greeks, and they used to charge 25% tax on that transaction, because of which they became so rich. So they also were like very religious, and they used to believe in afterlife. We don't know much about the Natbians because they never left behind any scriptures or written documentations, but their mentions in the Greek, Roman, and papyrus kind of like tell us a little bit about them. One more thing was so the only thing which is like well preserved over here are like the tombs, and in the tombs you see that they mention like a couple of gods and some of the inscriptions tells us about their Natbian religions. Their god include Dashera and a supreme male god who was a supreme male god, and then one is Alat, a female deity. After some time, there were some links of Dashera and Zeus, while Alat was depicted like Aphrodite, yeah, and that's pretty much it. So they had like very well preserved tombs. They were very rich. They used to take like 25%. And I know Keshav is calling me. I just don't know from where. I do not see him. Okay, I see him now. Al Khazana up close. There are some stairs. Some stairs. Entrance outside. There is a hole. I'm not sure if it's visible from here. Let's see if it is visible from here. I can see it. In front of the Al Khazana, we saw this place. This is kind of like hidden behind grates, but I'm sitting here on one of the ledges. Here. Ta-da! And we are looking inside. We can climb here, but at the low cost of $14,000 only. He said it. Notice how the the vehicle have like grades on the fragile part. Probably because a lot of rocks keep on falling over here. I was hoping to go on the top, but there is this small piece of wood or iron. I don't know what this material is. I can't touch it, can I? Looks like wood to me. This small piece of wood is blocking my way on top of that cave.
Wanted to confirm is it really 1,000? And they said yes. That's 1,20,000 rupees for 10 minutes going into a building which has absolutely nothing inside it.
Damn.
And the viewpoint is that जो free में चल गए थे लोग. He was shouting, come back. I was standing at that viewpoint.
Let's head inside that. Let me turn on my flash. Let's see what's inside. Excuse me. Sorry. Thank you. Oh, it's pretty well lit area because we are getting sunlight from outside. From outside, it looked like it would have been darker. I mean, it is. But these are tombs. All of them are like tombs. looking for some pyramid kind of like structure on top. I think it's people who have started writing on the walls. Do you think those are letters, or those are the tombs which were carved out? But it says RAA. So no, it's just someone ruining the place. Not tomb here. I mean, there were tombs. No pyramid here. Let's head there. Oh, it's dirt. The tomb had that on top. This one also looks like it had something on top. But this one, it does have the conical pyramid structure on top, but there is no gate. This is interesting. Wow, so pretty. Colorful stones. Another tomb. Streets of Assad. Let's go there. Those are beautiful colors and rock pattern. The tomb of Unashu. That is the way to the tomb of Unashu. That over there, that trail stairs, it goes to the high place of sacrifice. A little bit context. Let's open the pamphlet. So, yeah, this one. So, the high place of sacrifice is a place of worship on the mountain plateau. You can reach by climbing rock cutout steps. Top the steps, where you will be rewarded with spectacular view of the ancient city below. The high place was used for important religious ceremonies. So if you follow the steps over there, the rock cut steps over there, it is leading us on the top. That is the high place of sacrifice for ceremonies. Below us is the street of Facade. So it is called Street of Facade because there are numerous of tombs, not just one, numerous of tombs, and they are all like carved out of stone. So those people were actually very skilled. They carved into the mountain to create their tombs, and you can see there are so many. We passed some of the tombs on our way on top of here, and we still have some of the tombs to go, like there, over there. I mean, we are not going to go in all of the tombs, or I'm not going to record in all of the tombs because it's just going to be a plain room inside a mountain, and that's pretty much it. Most of the entrances are covered with the new sand, so if we kind of like jump a bit too high, we can see, seldomly we can see that there used to be an entrance inside the cave, but not very, it's not like very accessible, and yeah, it's very hard to see. Although that too looks pretty darn good. It looks very beautiful, right? Yeah, and over there it is a tomb of Ulvershu something. So he was a minister, a higher up minister, and we are going to go over there. There are no stairs over here, so we are just climbing rocks, and yeah, we will go there in no time. And the rocks are pretty climbable, and there are so many people who are going. So by this time, even the pathway are pretty inundated. So I don't think it's too risky. Like, I'm doing it rest, and it's kind of like easy for me to walk on top. Alright, I'll walk up here. Bye. Right now I'm walking towards him. I want to explore, but I'm going to go to him for him to wander off again. Oh, annoying. I have to climb this. Let's see. Okay, we can go from there. Lost sight. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Almost fell over. I mean, rolled down the mountain. It do say best view over here. So if we see from here, those colorful line of stones which we saw earlier, it is a theater. They are not just regular stone, they are theater. Looks like those are the seats, and there is a performing arena. Let's head closer to the cliff to see it better. That viewpoint will be best for the theater.
Yes. We're going to there next.
We were over there right now. वो आधा ही, it was not full circle. अपने को वहाँ से भी उतना ही दिख रहा था पीछे से. This is closer. But having a theater near the tombs, weird. That over there looks like a canal. It's continuation. Amphitheater canal. So this area was ornated with water, fresh water. We're at the top of a cliff, and the Indian flag. It's pretty strong, kind of soothing. I see some people going on those stairs. Yeah, but majorly they're the water canals. Best vantage point. So a little update. This is majorly used for funerals, right? Like eulogies and stuff. And initially it was made for that, and then Roman expanded it. But the position of it is such that even a smallest voice gets amplified. Kesha, can you clap? Clap, Kesha. Whoa.
I think it's reflecting just it has nothing to do with the theater.
I'm not
It's
sure.
just the position of rocks. That is that.
Because like there were certain time, like one time when you just like clapped and it was like we felt it everywhere around us. We can go down there and try to do it again. Let's see if it works. We are anyways going to go down. We are at the urn tomb. It is one of the royal tombs which were discovered in Petra. It got the name urn by some distinctive urn-shaped thing they found inside of the tomb. I will try to find out where is that urn-shaped object, but this is an overview of how it looks like. It's like most of the other tombs, it also is empty and carved out of stone. The only thing which is the size of this tomb and the outer carvings which are done. We do have this small alley or passageway inside the tomb. From here, this also takes us to the same exact place we saw from the entrance gate. And here we have some graves. There was a brief time where people used to think that these tombs are the royal court, and this is where the judgment and courts, like regular daily courts, used to held. Look at the stones on the top. These are all stones. They are not painted. They are natural color of a stone. So pretty. Yeah, I'm looking weird right now. It's so damn hot. But yeah, I just did this because these things, they are like very flowy, and the air, as the air, like even if it's like the slightest air, they kind of like make me feel cooler. So I'm just wearing that like that. It looks really, really bad, but it is so damn hot right now. So this is the frankincense. That means itra, I would say. So they used to sell itra. They're one of the major business. Oh my god, we have spices here as well. Even in the Nubian village in Elephantia in Egypt, we saw that they said the people at Elephantia, the Nubian people said that they grow their spices over here. But yeah, but a couple of things which is send is myrrh was the scent of healing and mystery, and frankincense is the scent of spirituality and clarity. And spice, I'm not sure if More and frankincense are a different thing, but why would someone pay so much for just the smell? I saw this. I guess I figured out why it is called the urn tomb, because it is shaped like an urn. Like that's the lid, that's the ball. There is a story. So the shopkeeper just said that this is a place where Jesus Christ got baptized. I guess this is very close to the holy places where, like near Palestine and everything, which can be the reason why this legend, another legend, has been started. Not sure. I mean, the official guides still say that it's an old tomb. This is the place where so many of the royals died, like are buried, and that's the first time I'm hearing about the Christ and his baptization. So by pediment you mean that top thing?
That or maybe that beach finish.
There is just one on it, didn't say ons, right? So that means the beach wali cheese jo hai, that at the center, that is an on.
Probably.
That's why it is called an on tomb. The gate was just never mind. Eating ice cream at top of. We got 2 ice cream for 3 dinars. It is expensive. Well, I guess they're bringing it on top of the mountain. It's okay. That right there is Silk Tomb. It has colorful, very colorful and intricate details. This one is the biggest and the most intricate design. This is called Corinthian tomb. It is multi-story, 2 stories, and it has some of the Roman style, Roman period style on its exterior. This Corinthian tomb has 4 different chambers and 4 different gates. And over there, those are donkeys. Ow. Those are donkeys. You can ride donkeys if you want. Wow. This one has a beautiful opening. Wow. The black color is because of fire. That's what those people said. But it is too black. It is really bad to be judged from the fire. The guide said there are 4 entrances. We see 3 entrances. Not sure. I think either of them is one of the other entrance because that is a different tomb. This is Nymphaeum. This is a public drinking fountain for people. That one in the back, it is a pistachio Atlantica tree, and people used to come here and drink water. The water which we saw from the sick, comes behind this fountain. So the water is coming, and it's behind this drinking fountain. So we are entering the church complex of Petra. It was built it was there from 375 to 600 AD. It was burned down, but some of the things are still preserved. In the center we have a water piston. It's a well. Over there is an atrium. There people used to get baptized. That is a baptization hall. Moreover, if you go inside the courtyard, there, okay, let's go towards the baptized area. Okay.
But this little type is
So this is baptistry. What? To what?
this is a place where people used to get baptized in the early age of Christianity. This was from around 3rd century to 5th century. It's like very early period of Christianity.
So that's where they used to keep water. Holy water.
There's a cruciform basically sunk into the large ये वाला जो
Cross.
प्लेटफॉर्म है जो उस कोने में जो वो बेसिन है सबसे राइट मोस्ट कॉर्नर टॉप राइट कॉर्नर.
Okay.
एंड बेसिकली वाटर रखते थे वहाँ पे जो होली वाटर रहता था. एंड मे बी इन्फेंट्स को बैप्टाइज करने के लिए यूज़ करते थे वो. और जो बीच वाला है वहाँ पे तो मेन पानी रहती था.
I see. So they used to
have this, probably this, some sort of shade or something like that जो दिखा रहे हैं.
It's very faint, but you get the idea.
You can see it from another angle यहाँ से. Probably this campus was that wall used to be open too, I think. I don't know why they closed it. Or maybe not. And this was some sort of waiting room maybe? We don't know. I was labeled in here any place. Oh my god, just look over there.
All of the temples,
Those caves look so...
all of the tombs are aligned from his point.
No, those are the tombs. Those are normal caves.
No, I mean those are the normal caves, but when we go out of the church,
Yeah.
all of the tombs look aligned.
Yeah, that's what the picture is in their guide. This was the water tree and I think it was done already.
There is a hole for the water to come out. So this mosaic is preserved, right? From the, it was not destroyed in the fire. This is the oh, that is the original mosaic.
Pretty good.
That's where the bishop used to sit. This one shows the kind of vegetations they had in the earlier times. The animals. Huh? क्या?
And how can you start?
Phi delta.
It is Fino, I think. This one.
हो सकता है तीनों.
Old mosaic. I'm standing up.
That there, it is the colonnade. The colonnade street, to be more exact. The colonnade street represent the original Latvian creation, later refurbished. It dates the period of Roman occupation. It would have been one of the principal shopping street in the ancient Petra. It is one of the main and the middle street of the entire Petra city. We see some ruins over there with some stairs. We'll go down there and figure out what they are. I also see some houses over there inside that mountain, and some trade centers or some other institutions over there. To me it looks pretty interesting to see how the trade used to go off. And that is Kesho on the top of this mountain. He went up there to check some of the ruins. We all saw that he threw his chashma. It was on camera. Lol. Wow. The black color is because of fire. That's what those people said. But it is too black. It is really bad to be judged from the fire. The guide said there are 4 entrances. We see 3 entrances. Not sure. I think either of them is one of the other entrance, because that is a different tomb. This is Nymphaeum. This is a public drinking fountain for people. That one in the back, it is a pistachio Atlantica tree, and people used to come here and drink water. The water which we saw from the sick comes behind this fountain. So the water is coming, and it's behind this drinking fountain. So we are entering the church complex of Petra. It was there from 375 to 600 AD. It was burned down, but some of the things are still preserved. In the center we have a water piston. It's a well. Over there is an atrium. There people used to get baptized. That is a baptization hall. Moreover, if you go inside the courtyard, There? Huh? Okay, let's go towards the baptized area. Okay.
But this building type is
This is baptistry. What? To what?
this is a place where people used to get baptized in the early age of Christianity. This was from around 3rd century to 5th century. It's like very early period of Christianity.
So that's where they used to keep water. Holy water.
There's a cruciform basically sunk into the large ये वाला जो
Cross.
प्लेटफॉर्म है जो उस कोने में जो वो बेसिन है सबसे राइट मोस्ट कॉर्नर टॉप राइट कॉर्नर
Okay.
एंड बेसिकली वाटर रखते थे वहाँ पे जो होली वाटर रहता था एंड मे बी इन्फेंट्स को बैप्टाइज करने के लिए यूज़ करते थे वो और जो बीच वाला है वहाँ पे तो मेन पानी रहती था.
I see. So they used to.
And they used to have this probably this some sort of shade or something like that जो दिखा रहे हैं.
It's very faint, but you get the idea.
You can see it from another angle यहाँ से. Because probably this के आसपास में जो that wall used to be open too, I think. I don't know why they closed it. Or maybe not. And this was some sort of waiting room maybe. We don't know. I think labeled नहीं था any place. Oh my God! Just look over there.
All of the temples,
Those caves look so.
all of the tombs are aligned from his point.
No, those are the rooms. Those are normal caves.
No, I mean those are the normal caves, but when we go out of the church,
Yeah.
all of the tombs
All
look
the
aligned.
Yeah, that's what the picture is in their guide. This was the water tree and I think it was done already.
There is a hole for the water to come out. So this mosaic is preserved, right? From the it was not destroyed in the fire. This is the oh, that is the original mosaic.
Pretty good.
That's where the bishop used to sit. This one shows the kind of vegetations they had in the earlier times. The animals. Huh? Kya?
I don't know how to use that.
Phi, delta.
It is Fino, I think. This one. This one.
हो सकता है तीनों.
Old mosaic. I'm standing on.
That there, it is the colonnade. The colonnade street, to be more exact. The colonnade street represent the original Latvian creation, later refurbished. It dates the period of Roman occupation. It would have been one of the principal shopping street in the ancient Petra. It is one of the main and the middle street of the entire Petra city. We see some ruins over there with some stairs. We'll go down there and figure out what they are. I also see some houses over there inside that mountain, and some trade centers or some other institutions over there. To me it looks pretty interesting. to see how the trade used to go off. And that is Kesho on the top of this mountain. He went up there to check some of the ruins. We all saw that he threw his chashma. It was on camera. Lol. This is Kasar Bint Temple. It is the biggest temple in Petra. It is dedicated to the long Dashera, which was later correlated with Zeus. This one currently stands at 23-meter height, and it was said that only the high priest used to go inside the temple and the commoners used to stand out and worship.
एक लोकल लेजेंड है कि किंग प्रॉमिस्ड उसकी डॉटर का शादी करा देगा अगर कोई भी इंजीनियर पानी लेके आ सके पेरिस तक तो.
And there are many pipelines which were found near this temple. This is the great temple. It is 7,000 meters square. Huh? 50,000 square feet, yes. But it was built around 1st BC. Because there are some flora, like some of the embossment has some floral design which shows that they were built by the native tradition of Nabateans. Right now it is at 18-meter height combined, at least. It can go a bit higher. There are several stairs on the top of it. Pretty big. Tombs, great temple.
You like some silver? One
Coconut.
dinar. One dinar. Old money there.
He said me that he is selling it for 1 dinar, someone else $1, and someone crossed me said that they will give me 3 for 1 dinar. That's pretty random. I mean, I have made up a mentality that everyone is out there to get you right now. Kesho! Okay. There's something down here. We can't go from the middle, but there are stairs on either side. Let's take one flight of the stairs. I picked that. But before that, I want to go and see what's there. It's pretty hot. It's their winter season, and it is still pretty hot. When I first arrived here, it was scorching. The first day I was in Egypt, I was scorched, burned to ashes. right now the temperature is around 22, 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. So I would say it is pretty decent. It shouldn't be this terrible on you, but this one is terrible. भाई अपना वीडियो बना रहा है. It will never see the light of the day. It will die in his phone. Ooh, we found another way on the top of those stairs without this, without choosing either flight of stairs. Those looks like Nigerian people's houses, and there was a time when some random nomadic people used to stay in here, and they married this entire area, the regular people. So majority of things are destroyed, and that was another reason why this temple was discovered really late. See here, I guess we are on top of it. The flight of the stairs would have brought us here, but we came a bit above. Yeah, so instead of there, we directly came here, and it says Theatron. So this is a part of the temple. They are saying that the Great Temple is the largest building. They were able to, the archaeologists were able to excavate out of Petra just 30 years ago. And the word they use is yet. So that means that there might be some more majestic buildings which we can find here in Petra. This one says West Vaulted Chamber. Keshav, see this? This inside, it's a West Vaulted Chamber. Over there. Wow. That's a beautiful view.
आपको इसमें खड़े हुए पड़े थे.
हाँ. Rewarded with a beautiful view of Petra. We are at the top of the temple, the Great Temple.
Oh, color.
We found out that there are some designs, and those designs used to have colors. Majority of, I mean, we were brushing some of the things off, thinking that they were just design out of rocks. But look at the floral texture. I guess this is what they meant, that there is some Neptunus, there is some Nebateans culture here, like native tradition here, because there are some floral designs in this temple.
I think that's true. I think that's just floral. Floral designs were at the entrance pillar. You know?
There is a floral pattern over there.
Krishna. Oh, that has a floral pattern. You're right. That's pretty so.
Probably they just find it out. The pamphlets and all, they have to be updated. They usually keep on getting updated. we found more evidence that they were just not as basic as they were portrayed here. In this entrance pillars, I guess it used to have some image of some person, like some god or something. And I mean, they had ornated their temple with beautiful colors and design and embellishments, which kind of like tells us that the people and the colonies who used to live in Petra may not be as basic and as minimalistic as we thought earlier. Probably they don't want to show it around to people, but I mean, if you're showing off the water at all the major site in your city in a deserted location, I think that is a show off. So probably they were as flashy as any other king or as any other city who were prospering in their time would be. But yeah, we don't have any evidences or any documentations to to support our conclusions. One important factor which I think give me a moment, it's a pretty big steps for me. Literally, they are above my knees. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get down from here. It seems impossible. Okay, let's try. I have to jump. Pause. Yeah, it was a pretty big jump. Shoulder level. Maybe a bit like down than my shoulder, but still, all of those stairs are kind of similar. It was hard. Walk down there, down here. Yeah, that's pretty much it actually. So probably now we will start our hike to Montessori. It is called Ed Deer. It is going to be a beautiful monastery. The people over here are saying that you should visit it during the sunset, and the sun will set at around 5:30ish, and right now it is 3, and our hike, let me check, it is a pink color hike on the map. So map said pink color. It is a 2.5 kilometers trail. It's a 2.5 kilometers trail, and it is hard trail. It's like a 2.5 kilometer trail. It will take an hour to go on the top and some time to roam around. We will see the lion triclinium and Ed deer over there. So yeah, I guess we are mostly done with the Petra. People say you have to take like 2-3 days to explore it properly. We have taken 2 days pass, but I guess we will be done in just day 1. Let's see how it goes. That over there is the person that we see someone with a donkey on the top. That over there, that is the columbarium. The theory is that they used to hold ashes over here because there was a particular time when burning the people was kind of common. We accidentally came to the क्या है इसका नाम? इसका नाम भूल रही हूँ बार बार. Kasar al-Bint. The steps are of marble, but we have to find a way because the way which we came in thought was a shortcut to the monastery trail, but yeah, we got stuck. Probably we have to do this.
Can you do this?
Yes. Let's go. These look like shelves. So we are assuming that the houses which we are passing along the way, I mean the caves which we are passing along the way, belong to people, and these are the houses people used to live in. I mean, Nativian people used to live in. The original people who were really good at trade, not the nomadic Arabic people who had hidden this place from normal people for decades. This looks like a house. This looks like a house with several shelves. Those are the houses. On the way to monastery, we're on the trailhead. Here is the wrong sign posted for the line.
Line down. Down. 1 minute.
Line.
Down here. 1
Okay.
minute. Lighter. Down here.
Okay. Thank you. So she said the line is down. We tried to find it, we did not, but probably we will cover it when we come down. So if line is down there, that means half of our trail is done, and it is only 3:35. So maybe we would be able to complete our trail in another 5-10 minutes. Hopefully. Let's see. Yeshu is going to that house. It's so pretty. What is in there? Whoa, I'm coming. We found a candle. That's something which is very recent. It looks like a bed. And everything is burned.
Why would there be room in the middle of houses? Middle of the houses.
Yeah. True that.
This is centipede, right?
There's no double stairs. We already had a long flight of stairs. There is more to go, but we are around the mountain, so it is going to be quicker this time. The last person we talked to at 43, he said it is 20 minutes further up, and right now it is 6:01, so we are already around 14 minutes mark. है ना? 43 से start करा. We are already at approximately 20. We are already at 20 minutes mark. Let's see if we see it anytime soon. But the good thing is the sun is still up in the sky. We were planning to be here during sunset. So, I see. So I guess we'll go there, roam around, come back during sunset. Yeah, and we have to walk all the way out as well. So that is going to be another 5-6 kilometers walk down after sunset. The view after a hike. चिपकाना पड़ेगा ना उनको. अपने पास है तो सही क्विक ग्लू.
चिपकाना पड़ेगा.
और चिपके हुए.
Photo, madame. I'd sit down and go to the corner. Go to the corner here.
Alright.
Yes.
Thank you. It kind of looks like the treasury, don't you think so?
It's just wider and bigger.
Yeah. How we go up there?
There's a chart up there.
How?
Minute?
Many way.
Route. How to go?
10 minutes, 7 minutes.
Then walk, 10-minute walk.
Not to go up. All your guide, they have secret. Not, your police not go up. But you go up, you see to only to Petra, the best photo up there.
How much?
We make it for you 15 together.
Thank you.
No. Expensive. Thank
How
you.
much you pay?
No.
How much? How much?
It is not legal, right?
What?
Going up is allowed?
Alone?
Allowed? Police?
For God, we make it. My dam up there. You see to only to Petra. See to Wadi Araba. The best we make it for you. We make it for you 10 dinar. 10 dinar, good price for you. 5 each. Sure, madam, the best photo. Not the best.
देखना है क्या?
उन लोगों ने बैठ के खोदा है बस.
After a rigorous hike in a rigorous heat, this is the view. This is the deer.
मेरे को
ए वो गंदी बिल्ली होगी. सारे जानवर गंदे होते हैं.
ऐसे के मुंह मारती है वो.
Lead it around to the cave.
Mm-hmm.
You see? Nice.
Okay.
You got nice picture.
Alright, thank you. So we are at the last point, the monastery of Petra. It is called Deer. I always forget the name. This is the monastery. It is called Dior. No, why it is taking so long? At Dior, the monastery. I'm just gonna read the inscription because we haven't done that for the monastery as of now. So, Dior or the monastery is one of the largest monuments in the Petra, measuring 47 meter wide by 48.3 meter high. The interior is occupied by 2 side benches and an altar against the rear wall. This space was used as a biclinium for the meetings of religious associations. The monastery dates to the early 2nd century AD during the reign of the king Rebel II. The hall was later reused as Christian chapel and crosses were carved in the rear wall. This is how the structure got its name, the monastery. This is actually Ed Deer, like Deir al Medina. Similarly, it's Ed Deer. Ta-da! Now we are heading down. It is 16:55. It's 4:55. 5 minutes till 5, and we are planning on getting down quickly. Right now it is just a slope down, so probably not a lot of work, just some kind of requirement to be careful because it's like steep and it's rocky and there are like animal dunks all over the route. Yeah, let's see how soon we make it down there. We got down the trail. It is 5:18 right now, so it took us
23 minutes.
23
minutes.
25 minutes to get down, but yeah, I recorded a bit late, so 23 minutes to get down. But
That's how much it took.
it took us 35 something minutes to get up. Like 10 minutes more. I don't know, I have to see कि कितनी बजे मैंने last record करा था.
I think it took us like 25-26 minutes.
I think it took us like less than that. It took us like 15-20 minutes to get down, not more.
Get up की बात कर रहा हूँ.
Get up was 35 minutes, 35-40 minutes. 35 minutes. But we did wait at some point over there to do photography and stuff. तो अपन को एक नया घर मिला था ना वहाँ कॉर्नर पे, अपन उस पे भी गए थे थोड़ी देर के लिए. देखते हैं टाइम कितना है, बट हाँ द टाइम मैंने रिकॉर्ड कर लिया.
स्मेल इग्नोर कर देता.
बहुत गंदी स्मेल है, बहुत गंदी स्मेल है. That's how Siltum looks like. It's like a painting. Keshav pointed it out. Kind of like missed going inside it, but all of the tombs look the same. But from out here it looks colorful. You know? We are near the amphitheater. We are heading back, and on our way we found the amphitheater and these houses. We have to walk on the trail to see some of the house, but there are some right here. See? They have dividers over there.
They have big doors and then I think windows maybe?
Yeah. And even on top of amphitheater, I think they make like balcony seats or stuff. Or maybe their house.
But like city was there.
$25,000 steps done. I guess today we will complete approximately 28,000 steps. we are yet to see the valley of Facade, right? What was Facade? The streets of Facade, where all the tombs were. We came from over the mountains. We kind of like skipped majority of this area. So when we see the street of Facade, after that we know that we are gonna see our treasury, and from there it's a beautiful pathway back to our car. Voila.
I think the cave caved in.
अब ये 1000 दिनार वाला गया होगा तो फिर ऊपर जा सकते हैं क्या? Wanna see? $1000 dinar for inside the. So that is the treasure. If you wanting to go on the top, you wanting to go inside the treasury and then getting like 1,000 dinars. That's a treasure. 1,000 dinar for like 10 minutes. Smart move. हाँ चल मैं तेरे को बताती हूँ भाई साहब. So अपन ने ये मिस कर दिया. So what does this say is that it is not a treasury. It is actually a tomb.
Yes.
So you know earlier today we saw those 3 chambers. There were chambers
Wait,
under.
I told you this.
नहीं सुन ना चुप करना. There were like chambers down there, and there are tombs. One interesting thing is on the top there is an urn over there. And there is an urn over there, and there are some bullet holes as well. See the bullet hole on 1, 2, last 2, 3, 4 area. So those are done in order to shoot at the urn and retrieve the treasure from it. They wanted to get treasure out of the urn. There is a Isis, the image, statue of Isis is carved somewhere, and some symbols regarding the afterlife are carved inside the tomb, inside this building, which makes it a tomb, not a treasury. These people, they are decorating. पर उसने बोला ना candle.
Maybe last time की candle पड़ी होगी. थैलियाँ reuse करते हैं.
हो सकता है.
इसमें candle थी definitely.
Oh, there is a candle in there. It says burning.
Yeah, they started lighting it up.
Yeah. So they are like putting the paper bags. There are some stones in the paper bags.
Separate in the candle भी है. Like this new candle and the last time's candle.
Yeah, it has 2 candles. So when we were coming out, and we were kind of like curious, so we asked Keshav, what did he say?
He said he's there for the petra by the night, and I didn't get most of it, but I assume it was like he's the security guard for petra by the night.
Yeah, and then we also asked him about all the vehicles which were like transporting so many people inside, like policemen.
That one was security guard 15, and he was maybe security for petra by the night.
Yeah, but he also mentioned that apart from that, so we saw one security guard thing, and there was this one cart which was handling all the candles. Like we just saw, there was a cart जिसके पीछे काफी सारी candles थी.
They're putting this bag full of stones.
हाँ, supplies for it. So probably they'll lit them all up. But
they have these all are lit.
Oh yeah, they have lit them all up. We have seen a couple of well lit burning candles. Huh?
They have this one side. Oh, this is one side.
It is there as well. Or they might be putting it down there as well. It halfway on that side. But it is like a long pathway, and putting candle down the entire path every day for a light show sounds tedious.
Every alternate day.
I mean, within like a couple of hours. Sounds tedious to me. That's our supply of candles. See those bags in the back of his van. The obelisk at sundown. This is exactly the second or first thing which we filmed when we came inside the Petra. And now when we are going out, it looks so pretty. There are 25 such gin blocks all across Petra. We did not saw any. Or we just didn't observe, I guess. It's literally the jinn, the Hindi word jinn, which we know about. But they are just the tombs. He's Dushara. Yeah, we saw the mandir, na? Kya naam tha? Ket. You have the pamphlet?
Don't.
We saw the temple Kasar El Bint. He was the god who was like prayed upon in that temple, and it is said that the statue was on the door, on the entrance. May have been on top of a gate. It is a red band style.